Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video, we're going to have a look at the camera performance of this Mi Max 2, which was announced recently. And Xiaomi was talking a lot about the camera. They say that it's having a new sensor which gathers in a lot more light. So I thought, why not compare and see how good is the camera? Because I also had this Redmi Note 4, and if you recall, the Redmi Note 4 overall was an excellent device, but in terms of camera performance, especially in artificial lighting and indoor lighting conditions, it was not that great. So I decided to take a lot of camera samples side by side so that we can judge if there is a huge difference in the camera performance of this Mi Max 2. And many of you keep asking me about this Mi Max 2. I would say it's a two-handed device, and one thing I didn't like about this device, I haven't started using it as my primary device, but using it as a secondary device, and now they've made this back even more polished, so it's very slippery, and definitely it's not a one-handed device, guys. You have to actually use two hands. For example, when I was I'll show you some of the sample shots. When I was trying to shoot some videos side by side, this was so big that with the single hand it was just coming out of my hand. But anyways, here are the sample shots, and you decide which one is better in terms of camera performance. We have the Mi Max 2 on the left and the Redmi Note 4 on the right, and immediately you'll notice that the difference in colors, the pictures with the Redmi Note 4, the colors are not that great, and it sort of looks pale. In this, both of them are good job, but if I have to pick up one, the Mi Max 2 picture looks definitely better. This picture clearly shows the difference in colors. The Redmi Note 4 colors, as you can see, are more on the bluish side, and they look pale in comparison to the Mi Max 2. Here I would say both of them did a good job, but when I zoomed in, clearly the Mi Max 2 picture had a lot more detail, as you can see. This was shot in very low lighting conditions, and the flash was set to auto, so it fired with both the devices. But in terms of color reproduction, again the Mi Max 2 is doing a far better job than the Redmi Note 4. Here I disabled the flash, and both of them do a good job, but here I zoomed in, and I have to say the Mi Max picture is slightly better. Notice that Chromecast box, it has a little bit more detail when we zoomed in. Another picture in low lighting, and the Mi Max is able to gather in slightly more light, but let's zoom in and see which one has more detail. It's not a day-night difference, but the text is definitely sharper on the Mi Max when we zoomed in. In my office in artificial lighting conditions, and yes, both of them don't produce a very sharp image, but if I have to pick one, the Mi Max picture is sharper than the Redmi Note 4. With the front facing camera, and here I would say both of them actually struggle in artificial lighting with the front facing camera. Both have quite a bit of noise in the picture. But again, the Mi Max 2 is producing slightly better and sharper picture compared to the Redmi Note 4. Recording a video sample with the Mi Max 2 that's on the left, and this Redmi Note 4 on the right. And as you can see, I'm recording side by side. Let's see focusing, which one does faster if we just move. Okay, it looks like the Mi Max 2 did slightly faster, as you can still see. With the Redmi Note 4, it's still not in focus, but if we go out, it's in focus. Let me try again. Yeah, this one is actually, the Mi Max 2 is doing a better job in focusing. It takes a second, I guess, as you can see, to focus back. And let's just move closer to some objects. Again, you guys be a judge and let me know which one is looking better, because certainly as of now the picture looks more vibrant on the Mi Max 2 here on the screen, but you guys let me know what is it. And immediately I'm noticing that it's difficult to hold the Mi Max 2 in a single hand. So again, many people were asking me how's the single hand use. It's a two-hand device, guys. Single hand, it is very difficult, and I'm doing the walk test so that you can get a better idea about the stabilization while you shoot video. So this is a very quick video sample with the Mi Max 2 and the Redmi Note 4. Now, just wanted to record a quick sample video, and as you can see, this is in my office. Artificial lighting, so that you can judge which one is doing a better job. This sample is via the front facing camera of the Redmi Note 4, and we'll just go outside also to see how it is doing. And we have just one tube light over here. There might be a bit of echo in this room, but we are concentrating on the image quality. So this is a sample with the Redmi Note 4 in artificial lighting, again with the front-facing camera. Now recording this part of the video with the front-facing camera of the Mi Max 2. Again, as you can see, this is an artificial lighting in my office. And one thing that I immediately noticed is that though both of them technically on paper is having a 5 megapixel front-facing shooter, but it is just way more wider on this Mi Max 2. So if even the two people are there, it's easier to capture them. But you be a judge and let me know in the comment section which one do you think in terms of video quality and audio is better. Again, this is with the front facing camera of the Mi Max 2. Again, we'll go outside and see. So this is outdoors, again that single light, and you guys let me know in the comment section in terms of camera performance which one is better, the Mi Max 2 or the Redmi Note 4. Again, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video.